couple months ago for the Center for American Progress, I wrote a report called Climate Change, an Unfunded Mandate. And since you mentioned unfunded mandates, I wanted to ask you a question about this. In the report, we highlight Grand Rapids, Michigan, a city in the Midwest like yours, which is facing much more heavy downpours and increased precipitation that is creating huge challenges for the sewage system. And so the city is now forced to make very expensive upgrades to the sewage system. I'd love to hear if you're facing similar challenges like that in Cincinnati.
Yes, we are. I think one of the things that is driving a lot of the programs and a lot of the projects that we're doing in the Midwest is, of course, in our combined sewer systems. And when it rains, it pours. And so in Cincinnati, our combined sewer overflows obviously is something that we're focused on, because it's really, our combined sewer overflow is probably the 5th largest in the nation. And so how do you make sure that you're attacking that in a way that you're meeting the requirements that are put in for you from the US EPA or the Clean Water Act, but also doing it in a way that you're bringing investment to the communities? And so one of the projects that we're working on is our Lick Run project. It's a project that is being done in a community where we had seen over the last 10 years a 55% decline in population. We also have seen unemployment rate of about 36% in a mile stretch of a community where we have to do a major investment. And so we started an approach that was less, probably different than the conventional approach, and working with US EPA and working with others to come up with a more sustainable investment, an investment that would achieve the objectives under the consent decree, but bring forth an amenity or an asset that would bring the historical wealth of water to the surface by creating a natural conveyance system that would also offload stormwater from the existing combined sewer system and create a community asset that ultimately, once our work is done as a public utility, it would influence maybe private side, or what I would like to call private side action or private side investments that will create jobs, rebuild communities, and spark revitalization. And so I think there's a blend or marriage of how we invest our infrastructure to make it sustainable and make it something that's going to be a benefit and a value to the communities that we're serving.